Testing, testing. Okay. We have audio. Yes, we have. We have video. Yes. Testing. Everything seems to be fine. I see Capivara and WP here. Welcome, you guys. We will be discussing these new banner buffs and try to fight Kazin, but in a while because I just want to get my coffee. Okay, here I am. I'm back. I will be moving the chat box, as I always do. Properties. Let me fix this. A little too small. Good. Yes. Looks good. Let me just fix a little bit here of the browser. But if I do fix the browser, then later when I open the Naorma Saga website, everything becomes broken. So, can you guys read what it's showing here on the screen? Ninja Green, welcome. Masamune copy permanent banning. I need to skip like 3 banners to gather gems, you mean? If everything's fine, we can start. Mouse is working. Hivers is very interesting for members now. He should be Gunner even. Pretinha just doesn't want to leave me today, man. Only. Eating gems. Okay, I understand. Happens to all of us. So, can you guys read the chat box even through its above part of the image here? Or do you guys want me to remove like this? 1 second. Like this. This way, it's cleaner. Hello, Michelle. Welcome. But it can be hard to check on Naorma Saga later if we do need to check. Let me say we are live. Maybe more people can join us. We are live. Is that an energy drink? Mango flavored. Is Juice Mango here already? You will like that. We have good news that I'll be saying that again later. But the new smartphone is already purchased. The money was sent and just waiting on the arrival now. 3 working days, so maybe next week. But problem solved with the help of so many amazing people. Guys, thank you so much. Fix here. We need to decrease a little bit of the weight. Okay, yeah. Now it's better. This Apollo looks very fun. He is fun. Would be fun for Mansing Saga. Allow it for PvP. I just wish there was not a large dude on the banner with candy. Large dude? What do I mean by large dude? Who's large dude? He varies. So, like I was saying, we managed to get the new smartphone because the one that I had was robbed. Like I said in the past live stream, 3 working days to arrive. That means that we are safe. Every banner get my unit of choice. I think I might have to take the L3 to 4 banner so that I have a lot of gems. I mean, hard with outfit. That's not hard yet. This is Razin. Hard is not here yet. It's probably the next banner though. In 2 weeks, we're gonna get lots of support for Axis. So, guys, those cards got some buffs. Some of them will be very useful, some not as much. Razin, not really good. Hey Gojo, what? Welcome. You previewed the banners yet? Just got here. Not yet. I will be doing it after I check on the Reddit, and I'll be posting the videos later. Saw you got robbed, so sorry, man. Nothing happened to you yet. Nothing happened to me, yes. It was super ultra fast, but too close to home. Like 50 to 80 meters away from my house, man. That's the worst thing. But nothing happened. Just asking for my phone. I blocked the phone right after. They are going to sell the pieces, probably. Going to save the gems for Fat Robbie. Oh yeah, ZT Games also here. Welcome. So, Razin got some buffs. Those buffs are not enough. But he can do good damage, by the way, of just using his S3 and auto-scaling his damage. Look, Razin has okay STR, not the highest we've seen. Still has intelligence because you may not even want to use Razin for damage. Depending on the future challenges for Remembrance, Razin is still a good way to inherit that relief zone and keep using that every turn. Or anything else. Because this Razin here has something that triggers now permanent in battle. That, let's see. Battle begins. Gets auto-lean leaves in Karatsu. This is a permanent effect. When any other ally besides self is attacked, he will give this attack boost to himself, 10% increase for 2 turns and stacks, and recovers 1 BP. So, just by that 1 BP recover, if the enemies are using, I don't know, 2 or 3 AoEs per turn, let's say 2 AoEs per turn, he already gets 2 extra BP. That's the only way that he gets extra BP. He doesn't have anything like, oh, extra BP when attacking. That would mean 5, but if the enemies attack too much, well, like Wuhan, the enemies attack a lot. Since it's any other character, I think like he can get at least 3, let's say. So, Relief Zone costs 7. You can use this many times in future challenges. I believe people will remember him about that. Because he has other effects, like by the end of turn, he recovers his own HP only, gets 25 points of OG Gouge. Then every time that he attacks, he changes with that very, very, very weak attack. It's an E-power free attack that buffs STR and intelligence by 15% only when used as a chains. Chains attacks are like that. They just don't get high buffs. If you use this as a command, it's 25% buff to STR and intelligence. That's the only guaranteed chains that he has. And then he has overdrive chains. That's skill number 3. That's a 4S power attack with 12 VP cost. That grants the same passive again, but just for 1 turn. I don't like this 1 turn thing. But okay. In general, this guy will be getting to overdrive every 2 turns. I would say that you can use him for damage because he will still be strong for current game. Well, who will be doing more damage than him? No. And then he will get more BP. He will get a little bit more of attack boost that will not matter as much as you think. Shao gets a 50% attack boost when he attacks. This one is based on people being attacked, so yeah, it's a bigger one. Then he always gets this attack boost as well for 1 turn. I don't know why he has this. The defense boost decreases damage taken by a lot. I think it's 30%. And multiply of 3 turns, he gets the same attack boost, but it lasts for 2 turns, so it can stack, so It says multiple of 3 turns, so on turn 3 and 4 he will have the effect, and then again on turn 6. Just turn 5 he won't have it, and then he gets that other defense boost, so he will have 2. So from turn 3 onwards, he's a little more defensive. Also seems to be designed for future challenges where enemies keep doing more and more and more damage, so he gets better and better defensively and offensively. So that's kind of part of what he does, and he already has this weak heat up. That's something that we'll be seeing for a while. This is like the new design that will be appearing. You get this 50% heat up 4 times, but only when landing weak attacks. The good thing, Razen is double elemental, so he covers a little ground. On Remembrance, this doesn't matter because he always land weak attacks, so 200% damage increase in 4 turns, it's amazing. So, I just have to check how much OD guard she gets just by attacking. Because he will be chasing with skill 1, and I want to see how much skill 1 gives. $20 points of OD guard. Skill 2 and 3. 16, 15, so 35, let's say 35, he gets 25. Yeah, he will always get into overdrive every 2 turns. And then in overdrive, he will have that chase. And to be honest, you may actually want to use skill 1 as command, then skill 3. Skill 1, skill 3. And usually skill 3 on overdrive so that you have this effect double times. And then you probably get like 9 VP in a turn, 12 VP in a turn. And if you still have it, use next turn the same skill. It's a very big number attack, kind of like for battles like Abyssal Naga. They're really nothing special, guys. There's no effect to the party, it's fully selfish, just damage and scales. Nothing special, Slash is already convoluted, and Sun, well, Alkaiser is here, and Alkaiser will do less damage, a little less, but Alkaiser gives so much more to the party. So I say don't chase Razen unless you are thinking about using him in different ways on Remembrance. Not a bad character at all, but just not essential, not a must-have, sadly. So I think this guy here is probably a 3.5 out of 5 if we think about the future. I don't know if he's a 4.0. Shaw, I said 4.0 and he was much better. Maybe Shaw deserved a 4.5. Not so sure. Not impressed by this Razen. Don't you use his old S3 as inheritance too? Similar way to Alkaiser? You could. That's a big idea, to be honest. Instead of using for Relief Zone, because Relief Zone can be used for Remembrance if you are needing wheel buffs. To resist stuff like Stun on Wyvern. But if you want to use Resonant Radiant Blade, that is a 9 VP skill. It will still depend on the content WP. Alkaiser needs 8 PP, and he has always 5. Glory Force is just 5. This guy here will need to build a lot of PP though. He only gets 3. People need to be hit so that he gets more. If you want to use his own skills, like we have this 5 VP one that I don't understand why it's 5 and it's just D Power Sun. Because of the fact that he gives to himself to get more BP. But the skill itself is pretty weak. It's just to build BP, but sometimes you may not build enough. Useless skill. It's either skill 1 or skill 3. Forget about the second. But the nice thing is that when you are using skill 3 and the enemy attacks multiple times, you can re-get everything that you lost by using skill 3. Still, non-essential. Rotating not enough. Yeah, and damage is good, but not even that good in my opinion. So there is this problem too. Now about Darius. They did some interesting changes to Darius. It's more because they will be buffing some bosses. People say that Wyvern is buffed in global, so we need extra support. They buffed his STR and Endurance, but he's still not a damage dealer anyway. Battle begins, he charges OD Gouge. This guy here is very good for those that skipped Barthélemy and didn't want to pull for the recent overdrive boosters like Wagner's as well. Or maybe Virgil was buffing OD as well. He was, right? I don't remember much. Memory is pretty bad here. But okay, he fuels overdrive, increases overdrive damage by 50%, and then uses this Takenawa that is very, very similar to what Barthélemy did. I think Barthélemy has Dexterity instead of Agility, though. It's STR, Intelligence, and Dexterity, probably. This doesn't have buff to Intelligence. You have to remember that he's more of a physical type. But there are same numbers, 15% buff when everyone is attacking on overdrive. The battle begins, he grants himself this Host of the Banquet. That will allow him to buff OD Gouge of everyone by 15 points, and also recover 2 points of BP to himself. So remember that we had problems with Wagner's not guaranteeing extra OD Gouge to people. Now we have someone that gives multiply of 5 turns. Terrible thing that will appear in many characters now. It's like someone skipped his videos about Virgil. I didn't skip, it's just my memory that's bad. Every 5 turns he grants himself Hospitality Roll. That on turn begins, he would then start buffing people. STR and Intelligence. Why Intelligence now, right? I don't know. Mages are only good on turn 5 and beyond. And then they will get an attack boost every turn. And he will now start recovering 7 BP instead of 5. It says 2 times in battle because it can eventually become much better. Like on turn 10, much like Bunny, he will be buffing STR and Intelligence by 30%, granting 2 attack boosts. I think this attack boost is 15%, right? And he will be recovering his own BP by an extra 4. He already has an extra 2. That means total of 9 BP on turn 10 and beyond. 9 BP is what will allow him to use some very nice stuff here. He then decreases damage taken by 30%, and if he receives spell damage, he decreases further. 0 damage increase passives. This Virgil is cool. But the first skill is single target and fast. That's strange. I will not be using this. Grants a self boost, defense boost to that person. That lasts for 3 turns, can stack, of course. It will receive an HP recovered by the end of turn. And will also recover instantly. Yeah, it didn't recover instantly on JP, but now recovers. Very small, not much. Then there is a huge chance, not even a guarantee, to give this attack boost of 50% in damage increase for 3 turns. Then 37%, it's huge, I means 37% chance, it's not even a 50%. 37% chance to grant an evasion for 1 time only. 1 time only. And then a 37% chance to give 5 VP. This is something that you are using on Desperation, like, okay, I don't have VP for skill number 2, let's use some Desperate move. And that's it. Because the gameplay here is about skill 2. That is a fast AoE, important, that gives defense boost, medium, decreasing damage taken by 25%, 3 turn stacks, okay, nice. HP recovery on the end of turn for everyone for 2 turns. And it will stack if you cast one after another. This is new to global as well. Recovering this will recover instantly, just like they changed it on skill 1. So if you consider it all, you got 1 instant recover and 2 very small by the end of turn. 3 very small healings. It's very close to 1 small healing. 1 small healing consists of the same value as 4 very small healing. So not bad, right? This is also essentially what you get as a healing from Aunus. Aunus recovers 3 very small healings. Okay, besides the healing part and the defense boost that's not present on Aunus, you will grant his attack boost that increases damage by 50%, 3 turns. 1 evasion for 1 time, 2 turns, and then recovers 5 EP to 1 random ally only. X remembers is all about desperation moves, but now it needed 1B. Yeah, because you have increased damage, you have extra healing, you have extra defense boost, and it's now 8 BP. You'll be using 5. You'll be getting just 5 on start, and then eventually 7, and then eventually 9. On the time that he gets 9, he can cast this every turn. But then you have to remember that he gives 5 EP to a random surviving ally, can be even himself. Imagine restarting till he gives 5 EP to himself. No matter what, I have to pull for a creator. Do you? Are you a fan? And then skill number 9, for those that wanna use him for damage, I don't know why. Before attacking grants self-attack boost, very large effect, then for 2 turns then attack. Slash and blunt. Pretty unnecessary. The best inheritance for this guy is not even from his damage dealer style. It comes from the best version that got released on the same time as Beauty, that he has a damage block. Let's check here. I have the damage version, but oops, you can also inherit one skill from the damage version, but the best inheritance will be blocking command. 2 damage blocks 2 times per battle. Because it's a support skill. If you only have the damage dealer version, that is also a buffer, you can then inherit that advancing charge to give that hit up and then give a defense up to himself. That's the best thing you can get. Have all of his styles so you are ready. Okay, nice. I think the damage block is better because Remembrance, you need anything that you can get. So with this character alone, you are replacing a little bit of Mafia and Aldous together. You are compressing their roles on one character. And Aldous cannot cast his own shield every turn. This guy is casting every turn. Eventually you'll be healing instantly, and then 2 times by the end of turn. Great. If you already have Torpe as well, then your Remembrance is going to be much easier. This guy will receive a 4.0 out of 5 because of being used for Remembrance, but he's not just for Remembrance, guys. I think this guy can help you on Firebringer, for example. Because you are essentially getting the same type of defense boost that you get with Liz. You're getting healing as well. And you even have some other effects. Attack boost extreme, 3 turns. I need to check this. Is this video AoE, man? Can help with Kazin. Attack, evade, plus BP far are all on one random remember. It kind of sucks. Ah, it's because the way it's saying here, there is a coma here. Recovers 5 BP to random online. All of those effects are for random online. Then let me check here. That's exactly what I was gonna check. Also, welcome you, Flux. So it's kind of like Gather in this way, right? Let me check here. Recover HP to all. Give Enhanced. Attack to 1 random surviving ally. To 1 random surviving ally. To 1 random... Ah, okay. The way that the JP database expressed the information is less confusing. I think that the way that he typed it here made me a little bit confused. Okay, but this is not the most important fact. We still have the defense boost, and it's now fast on global that it was not fast on GP. It wasn't. It's fixed. Having 8 PP cost also allows you to spend it more. The more important effects are the defense boost and the recover anyway. The attack boost is random and can get into himself. He's not a damage dealer at all. He can help with Kazinci. With Kazinci, yeah. Can help with Kazinci. I just don't think people will be wanting to use his skill 1. It's a lot of chances. Hey, Notsuer, welcome. How are you doing? But what other inheritance can we use with this guy? Needed a free skill. He doesn't have. It's block command or normal attack. Ah, he has a free powder attack, slash and blunt. Whatever. Barely changes, almost the same as a normal attack. Defense boost and recover allow him to work as a Liz, any type of character. Yeah, he's yet another one of those. Can debuff, but using a lot of BP. I'm saying, what is he going to do when he's not using skill 2? Nothing. Wait, let me check something else here about him. Because the way that it's typed, it's a little confusing. He starts the fight with 12 PP or with 10? With 10, right? Yeah. Battle begins. Grants host of bouquet. First on VP by 2. Multiply of 5. Extra 2 and then extra 2 again. Really need to check this out. Yeah, that's the thing. What are you talking about? He never going to stop using his Q2. Oh, it has a big cost, man. 8 BP. He won't have that much. Unless he gives 5 BP to himself. He only has 60 intelligence, so doubt his debuff will end. Yes, I doubt as well. Okay, so now about Creator. They buff it a little bit more of agility and intelligence. This guy is a column and row farmer. Really, really unnecessary. Comes with all that farmer kit of getting 10 BP when you kill a target. Starts the fight with 13 to use this. Blunt and Sun. Don't we have a lot of Blunt? Like, even Dentar can farm Blunt. Shell can farm. School Red can farm for now. He will stop working, but for now it works. All attacks become critical. AoE area attack damage increases. Damage taken reduces. But why would people use him on boss fights? It's really unnecessary. People love Creator, but this one is a really unnecessary style. It's hard to pull here for Darius because he's the only one that really affects a little bit of the meta. Kazin is just okay and you fade away. That already doesn't work in the new stages. I didn't test him on the new stages, or did I? Oh, the last book I tested. I didn't test on Quest. He was working on the last book. I can't understand people going for their favorite. Yes, I can understand. But I mean, when talking about meta, no. You can see here Bicycle Creator on the top of the live stream. Apollo. Apollo is interesting because I actually didn't know what he does, but checking out, it's kind of interesting. So, we have 132 intelligence, the highest one in the game right now. Will is 105, and the endurance is not that great. Okay, agility is fine. He has a large down that's hard to find. For 5 turns also, not 4. So he stacks a lot. Grants self... no, wait. This is battle begins, not turn begins. It doesn't have any more taunt? Doesn't. He has a self-damage block for 5 turns. It's a full damage block for 5 turns, right? He doesn't die, but he can get ailments. End of turn 5, he grants himself this hair magical power. After 5 turns of not taking damage, he will start buffing his intelligence by 25%. And then giving himself a defense boost of -30. And A2 one time in battle. What does he mean by A2 one time in battle? Need to go to Apollo. I mean, Bicycle Acidos will be instant pull, of course. And then with Princess White Rose. If I get him, I'm inheriting 4 Pumpkin Shield. You want him to be a will buffer? I have to check his OD potential. A2 is ability 2. Yeah, that's what I imagined, but A2 is kind of big, no? A2 one time in battle. So he chases 2 times with Masamune plus Neo Flux. Is that right? And then a 50% chance to chase with Masamune Fury 2 times after turn 5. And then 50% chance to chase with Conflagration. So perfect scenario. Let's say that he will chase double times with Masamune plus. he has 50% chance for another 4 chances each time. Masamune Plus and Masamune Fury. He has guaranteed 2 chances and up to 6. Ah, that's exactly what I imagined then. And that self-weak heat up. The only problem is that he kinda clashes with elementals, no? No, he's full slash and heat this time. 4 pumpkin shield is blunt and shadow, no? You'll be chasing with different elements. The 4 pumpkin shield is interesting because you get the extra chains always on overdrive, right? Heat and shadow. Oh, heat stays. He will be the best heat damage dealer then. But that's on turn 5 after not dying for 5 turns. 200 damage increase. And they made it so that all of his skills now have this before attacking buffs intelligence. It's nice because it will affect all of his chases as well. Before attacking, if only intelligence is buffed. Okay, so they want you to use skill 1 first to have the intelligence buff. But then on turn 5 and beyond, he will be buffing intelligence every turn. So there's no problem because this is unless the enemy removes buffs on turn begins as well. And builds itself morale up, attack boost, then attack. This is nice because all of his changes will get the morale up and the attack boost. After attacking, buff intelligence again. But this will affect the changes as well. Skill 3 is single target. Skill 2 is AoE. The same values. Very large morale up and very large attack boost. What are those values? 40 and 30. 70% damage increase before attacking. Then after attacks, buffs. Slash and heat. Poor boy competing on slash. But even then he compete with Kihachi in long run, no? Or just Matriarch. Matriarch will help him a lot, yes. He wants even more status buffs. Before attacking. Okay, so a triple S attack, then guarantees Masamune Plus. What's the power of Masamune Plus? Double S? Don't remember much. No, Masamune Plus is just B power? Oof. B power, then B power. Masamune Fury is what? Double S. Conflagration Plus is A power. There's this lack of focus here. Some characters have lack of focus on their chases. Like, Juji has single target and AoE chases. He will have those as well. None of his attacks have any type of effect though. It's just pure damage. But he comes close to Kihachi on a long fight. At least Apollo's MRT unit. We are also in need of another MRT unit. He's strong, not the type of strong that we see in the future, like Anniversary. But will be strong to the start of the next Anniversary. That I'm sure. I doubt I'll be pulling for him. I'm happy with my heat damage. I have 260G. I have my Firebringer. He probably works super well with Firebringer too. Extra changes, 1 BP per chase. But this one we receive, I don't know, if at least a 4.5 out of 5. Uses intelligence though. So what do you mean? Well, yeah, it's a different type of MRs. It's even better because it can use the Mystic Line formation. Mystic Line formation is one of the best ones. Okay, then there is Candy. Candy is defensive. Anyone here thinks that he is same leagues as Kihachi? I don't think so. But could reach similar potential. Beat intelligence fire units. Ah, you mean by intelligence fire units? Ah, okay. Intelligence fire units, I remember, is Polka. This banner is better overall? You mean a greater banner? Greater Apollo and Candy. No, wait. It's Apollo, Candy, and Hiveris. I just don't believe in the longevity of Apollo after anniversary. But will be someone that we can use for 3 months. I think he has to roll out to be similar to Kihachi in number of changes, right? And the team members that you want to use together are different as well. If you have the Halloween Harriet, he has some strong value. Yeah, I have the Halloween Harriet, that's the problem. But he's already not taking damage. If you use Quattro Pumpkin Shoot on start, he's not attacking. He doesn't have chase if he's using Quattro Pumpkin Shoot. This makes me wonder if I really want to use this. Current Judy is best for Fire. Yeah, Judy can use her S3 cycle. Will he beat Judy with BP support? He beats, I think, but depends on RNG. Okay, so then we have Candy. It just preserves his damage blocks and gives 20% damage and extra chase. He won't preserve the damage blocks. Look, you have damage block for 5 turns. Evasion triggers before damage block, no? You get into OD often, he will. You will. Let's check the BP generation of the attacks that he uses. 12. 15. Wait. Just 2 different changes? Massa Money Plus is new. Ah, Massa Money Plus is new. 12 points with skill 3. Massa Money Plus gives 16 points of OD. Me get every turn into overdrive. Every turn. If you waste all of your evasions by use of Quattro Pumpkin Shield, still costs a lot. 10 BP, man. Then, if he gets into overdrive every single turn, you then have 4 chances of Malicious Pumpkins and 2 chances of Massa Money Plus and 4 chances of the other chances. Halloween has 2 good inheritances. You mean the heal? Or the Malicious Pumpkins itself? Malicious Pumpkin seems good as well. But the way that he works, he wants to use S3. After he got all the Quattro Pumpkin Shields activated, he just want to use S3 all the time. Because he will... 1 second, guys. Here. Will buffs feel his weakness of getting debuffed. Both the evasion and damage block are turn-based, it doesn't last past the turn limit. Yes, and the damage block will be wasted. Because the evasion will go first. It only lasts for 5 turns, so after turn 5 you have nothing. He has no BP gen using Halloween S3, so you need serious BP help. Or, yeah, and even then, he has attack, lens, recover 1 BP though. If you are using skill 3, you are not attacking. This is the type of situation where someone like... what's her name again? A water mage. That can decrease 10 BP cost for 5 turns. Forgot her name. The same type of skill that Merlot Syro human form has. Sierra, Sasha, yes, WP. Someone like Sasha. It has some interesting value if you can get into that. But it does clash with his design. He's someone that wants to keep attacking. You're going to waste 5 turns, just like we did with Leon in the past. As you cannot get into overdrive every turn, you can generate... you can generate on the overdrive turn. Every turn that you are not on overdrive, you're gonna generate. So, overdrive every 2 turns, usually. You're wasting 1 or 3 traits when you use that, not worth. Yeah, you are not attacking. So even if it's interesting in theory, he wants to attack too much to give up on his design. So there's nothing that he can inherit that will make sense. None of his skills. Why all the styles are so complicated to use? I don't know. Virgil is also complicated to use. No skill of his is interesting as inheritance. No skill. It's all about saving and then using S3. Use S1 or S3. That's it. I don't know, I feel like he's not supposed to do much in the first 5 turns anyway. But then how do you get that much BP? You're not attacking. Look, if you're not attacking, you're going to spend all your 10 that you started the fight. And then you're going to get 3. No, you're going to get at least 4 or 5 on turn 2. No. You will need extreme BP generation. This for a bringer Shrevak. You are bringing way too many characters for just one character to work. Okay. About Candy. I'm just saying they all can help. Yeah, but then the squad has to be built around him, not to support him even. I don't know. I think it's okay in theory, but in real practice, you need to see. As for Candy, Candy has what? Turn begins. If Overdrive Gauge is not full, recovers 1 BP and grants OD Gauge fuel at the end of turn, 25 points for all allies. So he doesn't want to stay on Overdrive, so that he gives to everyone. Turn begins, recovers 2 BP, grants over enhance. Very large effect. Very large effect should be how much? It's new. I know that extreme is 30. It should be 20%, right? Extreme is 30 and super extreme is 50. Be 20. 3 times in battle. 60% damage increase on overdrive. Overdrive attacks activates S3. Defense boost. Medium 2 turns only. 1 BP when being attacked by a skill. It's like Asper Grow, latest style. But for skills instead of spells. Skills are even more common than spells most of the time. It lasts for 2 turns? Really? 2 turns? Asper's is just for 1 turn. It's because the skill costs 9. It's a C power. No, there's no damage with this character. No damage. Full support. It's support for OD and defense boost and BP generation. Remind me of Shaw with the OG stack. Charlie. Why people call Shaw as Charlie? Fast AoE, defense boost for 2 turns, small effect, and defense sustain skill to the target. That is not that interesting. You're gonna waste some BP. You don't want to waste. Put all it down small to the target, then attack. You're gonna cycle S1 and S3. It's a max of 3 BP over 2 turns. 3 and then 3. Max of 6 by use of 1 skill. But you chase with this skill as well on overdrive. So it's a max of 12 BP generated if you use this skill on overdrive and you chase with the same skill. 12 BP generated over the course of 2 turns if the enemy uses 6 skills. Turn begins, damage block, huge chance to nullify damage to all allies. Interesting but unreliable. I don't like unreliable things. No, the 3 times is over the life of the effect of the 2 turns. Oh, yeah, you are right. Over the course of the 2. It's because we never had something like this that lasted for 2 turns. Asper lasts for 1 turn, so this is new. Over the course of 2 turns. So max of 6 when chasing. It's just so that you have an extra window to trigger. Okay. Not as impressive then. Max of 6 on overdrive, and he doesn't have that much BP generation. When overdrive is not full, recovers 1 BP. Turn begins, recovers 2. So usually 6 BP per turn. Can give you a perfect rotation of skill 1 and 3, and if you are using some other BP battery, he will also get BP back. You'll be using skill 3 more often, but it's a C power AoE blunt. His defense boost is not that great. I don't think this character will be impactful. Did JP use it? This candy? Then he varies. He varies hybrid. 100s for dexterity, endurance, intelligence. He's not gonna land attacks on remembrance. Damage taken reduces for all allies. Whoa, they changed it for all allies by 25%. Nice. Battle begins. Recovers BP by 2. Being directly attacked. Damage taken reduces encounters with water. This is Summer Roulette, but with water hammer instead. Cher hates candy because he has to avoid sugar. Welcome, Duck. That's true. What is overenhanced? Was asking Burak. It's to increase damage for overdrive. Sorry, it's only now. Use it a lot before hard, but hard is coming. It's not so far. Don't know if this is a big step up. Being attacked recovers 1 BP. Being attacked by slash. That's very specific. Decreases the STR by very large to all enemies. To all enemies? Works like that. Serious? Being attacked by blunt decreases agility. So, I remember checking this he varies when he was released on GP, and I said the same. Why? It's blunt and slash and cold. It's very, very specific. Enters taunt on turn, 4 turn stacks, buffs endurance and wheel, ailment resistance, like his premium version. It covers a little bit of HP and wall defense. It's like an improvement of his original version, now having a guarantee counter. But what else do you have, bro? The power to BP gun attack that can debuff agility by 20. Water Hammer Plus, Triple S, grants self-damage block 1 time, recovers on HP. No. I'm skipping this banner. Ha! Make Kazin see the buff is only 10. Hit me! Yeah! Play with a counter fight. He has a Sword style, use a Sword skill as inheritance, you get counter and then debuff the intelligence when being countered. That's master plan. So he varies is interesting by decreasing damage taken for all allies. He's a gunner. That means that he will help Leon stay alive and all. If he debuffs, helps even more. Not essential, we will have more support later, I don't know. The good thing is that he's a taunter for guns. His Piper say, "Oh, looking on Hiverius, his specific words pretty much on every inheritance, every remembrance. Because many remembrance have slash, right? Many remembrance have slash. Some have cold, many have blunt. Here's not as common on remembrance. Damage reduction to the party is pretty good if you inherit S3 of his passive type. You are right. Then you have 25% damage reduction for everyone, and then 15% defense up, and another 5% damage reduction. That's a lot. That's true, Masamune. He varies can be the bunny replacement for sure. He just lacks the healing. Damage block one time to self recovers me attacking. Your last chance to get a counter gunner for a long while. I have Socho New Flux, but Socho can't survive anymore. It's sad. But being a Water Hammer means that it may have better effect. Debuffing with counter for future challenge will be better, right? He's the bunny, the other bunnies don't talk about. How dare you say anyone can replace the bunny? I don't know, man, but he can. But, man, these units have issues as well. Razen is gonna be replaced in a blink of an eye. All he has to offer is big hits with good BP generation depending on fights. Good OD recover, gets into overdrive every third turn, usually. Darius is the best one here. Because his utility for remembrance is nice, but not just for remembrance. He's a double unit. He's someone that replaces Barthélemy, and even somehow a little bit of Enya with a little bit of Labelle, but not entirely any of them. And he works pretty fine with you know who. ScherBR. ScherBR will open with Overdrive, and you're gonna use his skill 2, and he's gonna buff 40% status for everyone, and then give 2 OD enhancements right on the bat. Pretty easy skips for you overall, says Rasman. This unit's it's just about Darius for me. Creator is totally skippable. Apollo is nice and all, but he's a little bit gimmicky, and for Slash, I still don't think I need him. Just explode things with Kihachi, bro. For Heat, he may have a placement. But yeah, if you already have Juji, you could theoretically keep using her. Darius will work well with Labelle squads, you think. But he also gives OG points. But Darius still performs similar to Liz, so he doesn't really clash. So he's the best one here for longevity. Apollo directly competes with Hippolyta too. Yeah, for those with Hippolyta. I don't have Hippolyta. Sad days. Candy seems like a midterm BP generator. His overdrive damage boost is really non-special. ScherBR increases 150 in like 3 turns, and Wagner's can increase even more. And I didn't even want to pull for Wagner's. Imagine pulling for Candy. His VP generation is not as crazy, and Hardy will get much more. He varies is nice. I feel like in longevity, best one is Darius. Then he varies just because he doesn't have much competition. And then Apollo. Darius, he varies Apollo. I'll say that. Apollo, oh, that's a good idea, sure. Let's explode boss with Kihachi, starting because he's. I was talking about weak to slash. We're gonna try Kazin C after we finish this discussion. What do you all think? What's the number one character here? I would say for longevity, Darius, Iveris, Apollo, and that's it. Don't care about anyone else. Darius, Iveris, and Apollo. Darius definitely number one. He is. Iveris more because of longevity of the weapon type. Because Apollo will be more used in general content than he varies. He's gonna use he varies on hard challenges for real. I would say that he varies and Apollo have a tie. Darius, then he varies and Apollo tie it. And then whatever. Razen works, but selfish. He varies only for Waterlord. Any remembrance exactly, but you already cleared the remembrances? He will be for Waterlord, yeah. If you swap Darius and Candy, the second banner becomes very good. You are right. You like this? No thanks. You're gonna skip the banner, Masamune. Exclude this sword banner is a win. I may pull for Darius only and get out. While you guys discuss, I have to go to the bathroom. I'm back. Okay. Uranus crying. He's not sure if you like. I'm gonna be cursed at candy again. Got like 5 to 6 candies when it was going for Darius. I put it on that banner, got candy, never use it. Let's all save for more hard content. Hard G content. The banners will drop tomorrow, right? Yes, we're not going to be getting a lot of Sun DPS to, so I think Resin is fine, but Darius is definitely the only one I'll personally be pulling for. Yeah, I feel like Resin's gonna work. That's it. Nothing special. We'll still be choosing Al Kaiser before him all the time. Because why not? Al Kaiser helps the party survive, even if he does half the damage. Razen will usually be attacking with his skill tree every turn if RNG is generous and people get hit. Because look, if he attacks with this, he then has 2 BP when people are attacked. If they are attacked like 3 times, that's like 6 BP. He gets 3 all the time. That's 9. Yeah, it's still not a perfect setup, but well, you can use the skill 1 and then on overdrive, use the skill 3 always. Because he will usually get into overdrive anyway. Don't forget about Goddess. Goddess is not here. She's coming, right? So let's see what people were discussing about this. Hans says hype for Darius. Hans! Thanks, Hans, for the preview. Nice buffs for Rosen. Also, let me say thanks. Ah, Goddess as a sun damage dealer, yeah. But Goddess has no party support. I mean, we usually choose the characters that we can help the party. Thanks, Hans, for the preview. Well, coffee beans here. It's Danny. Thank you, Hans. Perfector Ben is coming for my gens. I barely recovered from mom and 7 years assault. Of course, aiming for a creator because I look at him and he's having the time of his life. How can I not pull for him? Danny. Brazilian Darius would be great if they showed up. I hope everyone has good luck in their pulls. Easily skipping Resin Banner. Might have fun with Apollo inheriting his S3 Halloween style. On theory, that feels amazing. Yes, I agree. For very long fights, if you can build like a Firebringer fight, you can waste like 5 turns just fine and then go to the end, breaking the boss with Apollo. That's a novelty. Goddess gives 25. Oh, yeah. Oh, wait. Goddess gives also 5% defense up. 3 stacks, no? 5 stacks. Using the end of every turn with her beach style. Sorry, I forgot about that. Not having the character really affects her memory. WP, you are right. Like usual, 1 good per banner. The others are okay. Is it worth pulling? Sure, PT. Nope. Yeah. Darius seems really nice. And Rosen is dope, but you know. Rosen will be useful for remembrance because we are lacking some sort of support for Great Sword. But it's because you have the other one and you can switch what you want him to do. Awesome Monitenshi. Apoy looks fun. Could use very second support for that banner, but not too many gens here. Chaos Piper was here as well, saying, we'll fix the 2 big problems with Rezen, needing to waste 5 EP on a deep power spell to get a second Autumn Leaves. We don't need to use that now. Not having the God Generation, now he has. Very nice buffs for him and Darius. Poor creator, still stuck as a farmer. At least the art's 10 of 10. When I hit, Apollo has a good, nice buff too, and now gets a guaranteed chase 2 after turn 5, and gets intelligence buff on skills 2 and 3. The rest of his banner doesn't seem to get many buffs. He varies getting the same counter as Lacte, but Water and Candy giving some teen OG damage. Really not surprising as well. Me and my exes desperately want that Darius, but with the new Saga game releasing next month and the potential for big buffs to 2 X characters on the next banner, I'm gonna wait a couple of weeks. And that's what I'm doing, Chaos Piper, not pulling on this banner yet. I'll probably pull for Darius eventually, but I don't need Darius right now. I will wait. Missing he varies 25% damage reduction for the whole party, not just himself when reading the video. Pretty decent defensive character in a weapon type we're lacking. That's right. We have a triple S Sun G Sword. I don't think we do, but they will probably give us one. I'm waiting for this residency to see who started playing the game. Definitely gonna at least go to a PD. Whoa, Candy's not. He's an instant pull for me, simply because I love Kitty. Skip. You get 2 free Sun G Swords during anniversary probably. For Emperor and Empress, you lack G Sword support. We didn't skip Noel. Ah, you got Noel, but I didn't, right? I had to skip. I can't have them all. Also, one will be upgradable tomorrow. So we'll have 3 Sun Great Swords eventually. So overall, what do you think about this banners, guys? I'll probably say that the Resin banner with Darius deserves a Silver Plus award because of him. And the Apollo banner deserves a Silver award, highlighting the Darius banner as a first decision to pull because of Darius having a better longevity than anyone else. And Razen being a plus, the same with Hiveris being a plus. What do you all think? Does that work? Because I will record the previews. See how is your luck on the next banner, then you can pull for these units. Save gens, right? I have 5,000 from Conquest coming. Use Piper says sounds reasonable. Okay. What do you think, Neoflux? What do you think, Dalze and Otsur WP? I will be launching the game while I go back to the original setup. There's something wrong here. Wait a second, that'll be fixed. There's something else wrong here. There's a cat! No, cat on the table. So you think it was on the table? Oh. Of course it was this creature. This hellish creature. With a colorful belly. It is a Silver Award banner. Oh, crazy! One is a Silver Plus, the other one is a Silver. Shares you keeping all X units. No, I want to get this Darius, but I don't know if I want to get it on release, though. That box is back. And we can finally destroy Kazin for what he did to me yesterday. Nothing on these banners interests me, but I will pull for Apollo and Darius to stop whenever I get them. You wanna have some fun with Apollo, I see. I wanted to as well. But I saw the future, Neoflux. Sometimes I don't want to see the future because of that. The future is bright. JP have way too much damage or way too much support. That's why. That is going to be pretty helpful for those that miss it late. Yeah, and he can also replace her for some squads. Cher never wants X units. No, it's not like that. Oh. How many of you guys defeated the Kazinsi? I got some more status with my Matriarch, with my Gathered. The squad I was using had the name Delete. I lost to Kazinsi. I beat it right when you were ending the stream. Nice! I almost did it. Oh, the squad is called Delete? Was it this squad? No, it was this one. I think if you have too much defense boost, he starts to double strike with life steals. Oh, is that what it triggers? I got to turn 10, taking like 0 damage, and then suddenly 4.5k damage a hit. I don't understand. Oh no. It happens. Ah, I said I would test Joe instead of Kaiser, right? We can do this. Let's go. I got close, but by close I mean I survived my turn. Super close. When I tried with Enya and Liz, he started doing non-stop by turn 3. The funny part is that we never understand what they are doing. Also, we were having soundtrack playing in the background. Okay, now we'll be listening to the game soundtrack. My cats are with a cold. It's cold here in Brazil now. Bring the AoE heal for Joe. No. It doesn't do damage though. Oh, Kaiser doesn't as well. I mean, Kaiser does a little bit. But were you surprised about Shao damage as well, Neoflux? I remember we were discussing that you also didn't know that he builds the hit defense down with each hit of his SS3. I was using him here and he was doing like 500,000 at least per hit. Shao is so good here. Yeah, Starlight Orb. I don't know why, but he's so good. I agree. I tested and using Inherited S2, still didn't seem to do more damage overall over the turn, accounting for the BP cost. Oh, really? Because of the attack boosts? Hate to say, but yeah, he's good here, Anotsur said. Yes. Ah, ha, ha, in your face. Okay, I'm back and seeing that we're having fun. We are just starting the fun here. This is just the start. This is a turn where we will lose our buffs. But I have to use Blaze Javelins now. So much fun. The definition of fun. I think that was the consensus that JP had too. Burning the Sense is slightly better. Oh yeah. You know, I've never seen anyone use this formation set for you and you seem to like it a lot. Oh really? I use it so much. Yeah, it works for me. It's 50% damage reduction and it increases your agility. Helps a lot with the buffers and weak units. 0 damage all the time. Look at what Shaw is doing. This is a new formation. Burak is asking. It's whirlwind. Is it just me that uses this? Can't be true. It's 3 slots with 50% damage reduction. And agility buffs. Intelligence buffs. There's no real big loss. You lose, I think, love or charisma or something. Just that. Mystic Line is useful, but not all attacks are indirect, and it's just 25% damage reduction, not 50%. Matriarch needs extra. And see, no one is needing to heal for now. Should I use Headbutt when I don't have it? Use it for remembrance. I use it all the time on remembrance. Protect my old units. Zero damage all the time. I'll be using Burning Descent with Charlton. I have enough defense buff for every weapon. Yup. I think I'm mentally done with this fight after last night, but I need to go back and try Lycid. Or get someone else to do it for it. You want to try Lycid because of what? The debuffs or the action order? This is a turn 5, so let's use the free heal. We never needed to heal up to turn 5. I'll be using my odd circle on this turn because it lasts for 2 turns. The next turn I'll still have it. And Charles will be attacking next turn. Rock has to use her overdrive? No. Gerard can use as well because it's a direct attack. You avoid a counter. I just want to see some action. Order down. Screws him. Ah, let's see. I was using Eliza, but after some turns, she doesn't do enough damage. And she does pierce, right? Mage with pierce damage. Turn 5, no counters until the end of the turn. Oh yeah. I forgot about that. And we can do damage with Joe on this turn as well. The license has helped a lot with the turn action. Okay. Even on the turn where we are going to chase, it's better for Shaw to use his Q2. This turn I'll be skipping, guys, because Matriarch needs to save BP. I could inherit her almost free skill from her style number 5, I guess. We'll get countered. Or not. Headbutt. Blaze Javelins. Lighting of Darkness. The last Flying Light Slash. Bring the heal. I was talking about her heal. The heal and defense boost skill for her style 5. I have the heal shield here, but it's too costly. Eventually she will not have enough BP. Oh, I use it on overdrive with the normal attack. At least she doesn't get countered. You're talking about Shining Glory? That's a little costly as well. Buff break. You're kinda safe for now. Exaltation. I got 2 Tornado Blades in a row. First did 0, second did 1k, third did 0 again. I really don't understand this fight. Maybe because you debuffed too much STR, but not enough intelligence? Tornado Blade is STR based. His buff breaks are weird because his damage shoots up right after when You aren't buffing and rinsing you a lot. It seems like, yeah. He has a skill of choosing stronger attacks. And when he buff breaks, he already uses strong ones. You lose all your buffs and we're doomed. Turn 8 will be a problematic turn. Turn 9 as well. It's like we have different versions of each skill. That I don't know. Do we heal on this turn with Matriarch? This is a big turn. Yes, I should. Or use her Pin of Protection. Or next turn. Next turn I'll be using Pin of Protection probably. What if I use my Shao Overdrive now with his weak skill together with this buff attack? This won't be very helpful since Shao won't do much. Not that bad. Maybe I should always use Shao Overdrive, not wait. Your rating you are still wasting. Life steals. First time though. PP cost increased. I don't feel like I need to use Peon of Protection yet. This turn we won't have a counter, right? Draw gets OD into turn, so each time you are not on T, you're wasting about 1 million damage. Or more than 1 million. I'll get 6 if I use Burning Descent now. Could I? Flames. No, I can't. I don't know. This turn he won't defy weakness though. I can use Bird Song. But if you over debuff, he hates, remember? If Rock chases with her Lightning of Darkness, then he's gonna hate that. I don't know if he hates in those turns where he buff breaks. And she has Lightning of Darkness chase this turn. It was worth to use Bird Song. Yeah, extremely worth to use Bird Song. And I lost one of my first attempts because he buff broke and denied 5 weakness on the same turn. In turns like turn 9? I can heal a little with Gerard on overdrive. Could I? I think I will. Yeah, I was using Orlando though. He had a ton of stacks of her debuff. Ah, maybe. That was overkill. You lose control because you get some from counter as well. The only problem is that I'm not using a flame spear. Because if I weakness is strange, Orlando definitely makes him trigger, but Real Queen and some others doesn't. Maybe it's a shack at some skill or something. At some point. Number of actions. It's like the amount of debuffs after his first... Yeah, maybe. It's an action that triggers. Joe and by extension Hilda are the best ones here. Even better than Alkaiser. There's way too many hits because Incy. This is turn 11. I have 2 heals with Matchwork. And I don't need to heal on this turn. Hey, Charles, you have to take that. I was enjoying my Hilda run, but maybe she did take every lifesteal, toss and party member. But why was you taking so many lifesteals? I think New Flux said that too many... Was it New Flux or Chaos Piper that too many defense boosts triggered lifesteals? Was you permanent banned? Okay. It might be, or it could just be random. No clue. You never know. Also, Doug, and everyone here, I said on the start of the stream, but you guys were not here yet, I already purchased the new smartphone. Everything went fine. I received the donations and I already purchased it. 3 working days to arrive home. Brand new one. Sealed. How did Shroud die again? I didn't see that. What happened? Shroud dying again, my main damage dealer. I was celebrating here, saying stuff, and he died. How did he die? Was it Soul Steal or something? I'm rewinding this stream. Buff Break. Energy Storm. Reaper's Sight. Reaper's Sight. Double Reaper's Sight on the face of him. That's why he died. Juice Mago just drop it here to send a gift. Thanks so much, Juice. Galiputro got it. Very no member of the community as well. Thank you so much. Let's send some hugs, goodbyes, and thanks to Juice Mango. Thank you, my friend. I can revive Troll, but it's not gonna work. We all know that. And also, something just happened in here. No. It was turn... Guys, turn 3, turn 6, turn 9. He buff broke on turn 11. That's why I was not prepared. Why did he buff broke on turn 11 and not turn 12? How can we know, right? How can we know? Hello and goodbye. Oh, sorry. Sorry. Really hate that he'll feel so useless when reviving units. In this game, yes. At least Odd Circle was casted right after, so we are going to get a little defense with Shaw. 1.6 thousand still. She didn't chase. Could chase with, I don't know, Lightning of Darkness would have helped. Shaw is gonna die. Not yet. Use another lifesteal, please. Yes. Can be on trial. Stop now. At least it was single target attacks. Triple strike now. Ah, man. Same problem as with the Kaiser. But the thing here was that he buff broke on a different turn. From 9 it went to 11. Maybe after 9 it's 11 and 13 and 15. Looking good. Ah, I thought it was Mumu. They need some heals, give you damage blocks or immunity to damage for that turn. There is a heal that gives you damage block. Global X Rouge has. But it's just one damage block, not a full damage block. Has to be for the whole turn. It's Melissa time. Never he went crazy on me. But being serious, she can be pretty good on this fight. You think so? You're going to feel sad with this choice. Is it better to go Swift then? Oh, I have to wait for the right turn. It's turn 5, right? Dog. Is it turn 5? No, I don't actually need this formation. Swift is terrible when he buffs break. You're right. 1+4 X turns. Did 9, right? Nah. Yay! Damage, bro. Damage. One second, guys. It will be fast. Great Rangers. Now we're thinking big, extremely big. 1,000 from the counter? At least we have 2 Lightning of Darkness. Why Kaiser again? He would trigger Brave like that. At least he's gonna get his defense up by attacking critical. Sadly, the Prime Pump is only for 2 turns. On this turn. $1K from the counter with a multi defense boosts up. Multi, yeah. This is the formation for nuke damage. I just want to see ScherBR on turn 5, man. No reason to use Water Javelin when it does not damage. Yeah, I didn't use Water Javelin, I used the other one. Or did I use Water Javelin? Frying Pan. It can be used to trigger the overdrive attack, though. $800. Why was all Kaiser already on over critical? Brace. Dead. Forget. Forget. Yeah, by not doing damage on the other turns, this... Oh, man. Are we back to Shao Squad once more? I wanted to have a taunter. Just don't have space. Burning Descent may be better if I get a Flame Spear for him. Without it, it's not as good. What am I doing wrong here? If I use the Seer Focus EX formation. You get 3K materials tonight? Yes! Tonight I can get. The problem is that this intelligence-based slot has action order down. But she's on overdrive all the time as well, so not a biggie, I guess. Unless I go without the intelligence debuff, Mystic Line was working last stream. Was, but all the time. I still didn't win. Burning Instant gets a buff from the intelligence slot too. If I'm using a triple S spear, that is. What about the Hardy formation? You mean Muscle Road? All of my attacks are indirect. C4 Gathards. And some of Rock. Did you try Golden Ball yet? Golden Ball. For a Golden Ball run, I will have to run Rising Phoenix EX or Rising King. If I were to run Rising King, I will place Gathered in the center. But then who do I remove? All Kaiser, because all the other ones are essential to the fight. What will Golden Ball do? Defensive stance skill, defense break. What about instead of Kaiser, you run something like Death? Death as a debuffer and a reviver. Death, you run out of BP. Will it though? Or Shirei. We didn't use Shirei yet in a full potential, right? Shirei will speed up my damage withdrawal. Did a bit of extra slash resistance. Song of Peace. And Matriarch instead of inheriting the evasion shield. What about the other almost free skill? It's not free. Defense boost recovers allies' HP. Nah, keep the Peon of Protection. I don't know if I keep this formation or if I go with Mystic Line again. My buffers here, 3 there, Straw. Just lacking that triple S spear for fire. Let's go. Losing HP on the start of turn is something new as well, right? $1,000 damage. Yeah, for some reason my team to fight Kazin is called Tony. Tony, why? What? From Scarface. You were bringing the big guns, that's why. 1.6k. Ain't that an indirect attack? Healing on this turn, it's strange, at least. Nice. Two heals by the end of turn? Which was the other? Okay, Heaven's Heal. I'm gonna use Captive Thunder and pay for my survival. Just to increase the damage potential. I will probably die though. It's better to be safe, right? Gray heals by the end of turn. Oh, it was double. Matriarch heals some turns. Every even turn. Forgot about the Matriarch healing. Lighting of Captive, 3 lightning. Just 3 hits with each. Probably. Such a waste. I can't heal every turn. Since I am not on overdrive, I have to use Lightning of Darkness. Do I use Bird Song this turn? $1,500? Real information was better for Metric, at least. Poison even. Dead. Yeah, let me switch the formation. One last try. If I cannot do it right now, I'll try with my triple S weapon tomorrow. Let's go once more. Or maybe since I'll have extra BP. Yeah, there's just one thing that I will do different. I have extra BP, guys. I can use instead of Lightning of Darkness. But then the physical attacks will do a lot of damage. I was thinking about inheriting Cycle Boom. But Cycle Boom does not debuff STR. Has to be Lightning of Darkness because it debuffs a little bit at least. Sorry. Let's go back. Cycle Boom would debuff a lot of intelligence but no STR. We did this fight and cleared in 11 turns? Oh, did you? Full damage, full nuking. Which damage dealer you brought? Burning Descent. Flying Night Slash, Blue Rose Road. $800 because it was before Shuri attacking. Use Priper strategy, but with Traum instead of Hippolytus, you don't have it. Ah, he posted some strategy, but don't spoil. Don't spoil, but Cher won't be able to copy basically any of it anyway. Ah, I don't have one of the key characters. It will also fits pretty well in there as long as she gets a wee chucky of buff and chases. She's real RNG reliant, right? Double healing. I don't know if I need to heal this turn. I'll try not to. She shines highest with good RNG, but handles herself pretty well even without optimal. Ah, she's self-sustainable, right? Game is weird where passive chases go before K counter, but multi hits in a single skill down. It's all about passive changes. Yeah, I agree. We got Lightning of Darkness as well, so damage will be decreased by quite a lot. 4 hits, Charles, please. Okay, thanks. Why did I use this on overdrive? I don't know. His passive BP increase is the biggest problem for Tomo, messing up with her S3. Her S3 is pricey, right? 12 or something. Adding Charade and Cohen, it's okay. Always. Even with 0 BP normal attack, she'll get her heals and a chance for S3. What's the chance again? 50% or what? This fight makes most squads feel a little B minus. B minus? Minus even. %50 is high. It's like Maka as well, right? She's not useful here. Life Steal. A little soon for that. But I actually like it because it's not damage. I haven't used my Meteoric heal yet. It just allows me to save it. I'll heal on turn 5. Oh, this is turn 5. I have 32 BP with Troll? Whoa. BP increase is still one of the nastiest tricks that Death can bring. Remember when people were saying, we were pulled for the newest unit because he does lots of damage without using BP? Is anyone using a unit now? The idea was fine, but just doesn't work like that. Yeah, 4 hits each time. If she went before Shrall, that would be better, but what can we do? Hooray, please, go. Yes. Mm-hmm. This is turn 6 where he will buff break, right? So this is a turn where I can use White Spear. I will also use Blaze Javelins now and then again on Overdrive. Just to see if we can take advantage. Steel Blade Light by the end of turn is nice. Taunting. Now I have so much BP. I can use Captive Thunder to have even more damage on the next turn, but I prefer to be alive. Or to punch through those 3 Dragon Lords and have a BP increasing boss. We need to have all sorts of fun, my friend. BP increase fun, multi-hit fun, all types. Rock didn't change. Haha, it's a demon. Oh, Doug, did you like hiring? You used to like hiring back in the old days. You weigh light, taunting, healing a little more. Ah, nice, nice. She still got into overdrive. Great. I don't know if I use my flooring strings one more time. This will probably be the last time I'm using flooring strings. After that, it will just be summer rain light arrows. You blade. Will he be doing enough damage? I don't know. I should go back and fight him some more, but that was a real fight to get through when it releases Stupid Time Lord. Ah, you're talking about 180? Old fight by today's standards. Didn't improve light damage by much, but this is turn 7 and Kazin is suffering. Remember timing Leon shots and Creator's Thunders to line up within the passive buffs. Rough times. This is a rough turn. Don't ask me why, but it is. But it's a turn where we can heal. You got 6, right? A 19 plus 6 is 25. I don't have enough. Since this is a rough turn, I'm gonna use Bird Song, I guess. Or not. I can buff, so turn 9 damage will be even higher. But it feels like Getter Steel Blade Light is helping a lot. Let's be safe. This is not a run, yeah. Let's say either wise. That's not Jinx. You're overcoming the VP penalty does a lot in this fight. He also buffs. Double Lighting of Darkness on a strange turn helps a lot. What made it even better was that now my Getter can actually heal with Steel Blade Light. After giving a lot of effects, he can now finally heal. Amazing, everyone on overdrive. Kazin will die by turn 11, I guess. I'll heal with Heaven's Heal. Watching Garrett take all the hits as you explained it, that was rough. I said that he needed to taunt, and then his guy just taunted all single target attacks. We're one. He's not getting extra defenses by that slot. Three hits only. Three again. One more draw attack on overdrive, and it's over. So turn 11. Maybe turn 11. What? What is happening on this fucking turn 9? Again, turn 9? It's what Neoflux was saying, that there's no real reason for him to do that much damage out of turn 9. Turn 9 he gets a heat up, but that's supposed to be 10% increasing damage, not 50%, goddammit. That's what I said, his buff break seems to amp his damage. Like, quite a lot. It's because we were not feeling. Matriarch was buffing Endurance and Will all the time with a fast skill. We never feel unprotected. And now we do. That's what happens. Maybe he was buffed for global. Ha ha ha! Maybe. Are we getting this fight just in the same time as JP or not? And Shao had the 50% damage reduction from the formation. At least double times. Maybe, just maybe we can do this. Yeah, use that lifesteal, you're doing best. Where people had a lot of problems with him on GP2. I see. Yeah, use your single target attacks on Getter. What? Why so still on turn 10? This is ridiculous. I'll use Bird Song now, just to have extra debuff. Freaking Donking went to turn 19 last night. How? We have video evidence. Yeah, I got so stealing on turn 11. It sounded like I was spouting conspiracies. And I was on turn 10. I think it's related to the HP, dog. Matriarch will die. Even focus fire. As long as Rock he survives. Fucker. This is not family friendly, guys. This is not family friendly. Oh, damn it. I don't even have enough for blazing javelins anymore. Kill him, mom. Oh. Shao, revenge. This needs revenge. No! What are you doing? Yeah, we lost again. Again. You probably didn't have died that, but that was so steel, man, on turn 10. Why so steel on turn 10? Okay, okay, I'll be back tomorrow, guys. I will bring my raw weapon, maybe train some other units that I can fast. +4 dexterity, +4 endurance, yeah? Guys, I need to finish this to make the previews or else I will not be making them and I want to. So, thanks everyone for staying up to this point. I'll be releasing the previews as soon as possible. And I will not be pulling on reset day because I don't have many gens, but I want to get at least Darius. The other ones I'm not that interested. Looking on JP stuff, think we are around the same status as then. A little behind, but we're getting a new book in a week or so. You're right. But if the new book will only increase the status by like 4 or 3 points. That's what they were doing recently. We'll see. But second time that I get it almost done, but RNG screwed Troll. Maybe he needs extra defenses. But I think new book comes tomorrow. Tomorrow? With the new banners? They may do that because they usually release a new book with banners, and if they wait, yeah, if they wait too much, it's gonna be released on day 3. Yeah, makes sense. So guys, thanks so much for passing. Click the like button if you haven't yet. I really appreciate. Thanks all support once more. And if you want to keep supporting the channel, we have links on the description. As always, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. I hope to see you soon on the next live stream or video. Bye. That turn 10 so steel is the death of that run. It basically comes down to that. Yeah, turn 10, man. But why was turn 10? Can we understand the mechanics behind it? We can't. You died for nothing, either. Indeed. Have a good one, Flux. Goodbye, Copy. Goodbye, Chaos Piper, David, Awesome Unit. All of you, signing off.